Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. Well, I've slept, I think, for like 12 hours. I was saying this on my other video, had a little bit of jet lag, but that's not going to keep me down and out of the game. I'm still really, really tired, but we are going to go explore. And of course, while everybody is having breakfast, I wanted to make sure I got my videos in. Now, we're hearing that Vicki Gunvalson might actually not be returning to the Real Housewives of Orange County. I'm going to break that down for you, but also I have some Tamara and Teresa to talk about as well. So before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
No one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys, we have to get into the Vicki Gunvalson first because apparently she is responding to Bravo not offering her a contract for the Real Housewives of Orange County season 18. Now, I had already heard this from a friend, but I'm curious. She said they haven't provided a contract. If I hung on, they're giving it some stability, right? Because otherwise, all they do is fight. That's not fun to watch. I want to show strength and encouragement and inspiration to win. That you can do it all and you can have it all and you can grow old gracefully. You don't have to throw napkins in people's faces. That was a little bit of shade towards Tamara, I'm guessing, and swear at people. You know what's funny about Vicki Gunvalson is I feel like in this moment, even with her trying to shade Alexis Bellino, I know that she's the OG of the OC, and she's saying that Alexis Bellino and John Jansen are doing what they want because they're fame hungry, and that's why they got together, and because it offers her a storyline. But I also think that Vicki wants the fame too. I think that Vicki wants to clearly be back on the show. She said it on Watch What Happens Live multiple times. She said it to Andy Cohen multiple times. She said that you fired me. And I thought at BravoCon, when they offered her the Lifetime Achievement Award, I thought that was their way, which is really up. And in the sense, because when they gave her the Lifetime Achievement Award, Andy also handed her an orange, and it made it seem like they were going to be bringing her back, which is clearly not the case. They're not bringing her back. Okay. Vicki said she's open to talking about a return with the network, but she's fine with either outcome. If it's not meant to be, it won't be. I've got really great things in store. I'm a believer in God, what's meant to be, and God's going to open doors for me. And if it's not this, it's another bigger door that will blow open. That's what she's saying. Now, do I think that she's happy about this? Obviously, freaking not. But I think that at this point, what is she going to do? She said, I went on as good faith thinking I would show the network that I love them. I love filming, my value. But if I go back as a friend, she said it looks thirsty. So she's not settling for the friend role. She noted that she had a good journey. She also said, I don't understand what they're doing. So Bravo hasn't actually announced any casting news for season 18, but she did insist all of the calls were done last week. And Vicki also believes that she deserves to be a full-time housewife again. She said, I deserve full-time. I'm not going to be a has-been. I started this whole thing. I'm good TV. I got to teach them how to do it. She said, I'm good either way. She's working on other projects. And truly, if Real Housewives of Orange County doesn't want me, I'm a free agent. I'm good. Now, if you guys remember, she did start the show back in 2006, and she was on up until season 13. She was then demoted to a friend for season 14 and being let go from the franchise altogether ahead of season 15. 2 years later, Vicki returned to the OC unofficially as a guest during season 17, and that was when Tamara Judge was clearly brought back full time. Oh, sorry, Vicki. Speaking of Tamara Judge, though, Reality Blurb, thank you so much. Teresa Giudice revealed her unexpected encounter with Tamara, with whom she's feuding. Now, their troubles obviously ignited after Tamara allegedly bashed Teresa's husband, Louis Ruelas, and she clapped back. She shaded the hell out of Tamara's marriage to Eddie Judge before Tamara called Teresa a jailbird. According to Teresa, the frenemies were placed right next to each other at Variety's celebration of the most powerful women in reality TV. She said, what do you know? They sat me right next to Tamara. That's what she said on her Namaste Bitches podcast. She said, I didn't know that they were doing that at all. Now, that is so awkward, by the way. what? One, how did you not know that they were doing that? But then two, what? Who the hell wants to be sat in a position? Why would they do that? I feel like they did that just because they wanted to start shit. Otherwise, that doesn't even make sense why they would sit her right next to. Somebody knew what they were doing. I'm going to go with that. I believe somebody definitely knew what they were doing by sitting them next to each other. So wait. Back to it. According to Teresa, Tamara came up to her. So she said the event was beautiful. It was a sit down dinner. Tamara came up to me and she's like, "You don't like me. I'm going to make you like me." And Teresa said, "I'm like, I don't have a problem with you. I never had a problem with you. I'm like, you're the one who talks about me. I don't care." According to Teresa, Tamara said she loves Teresa's podcast host, Melissa Feaster. And she said, "I want to lift women up. I don't want to knock any other women down." I don't know if they're burying this hatchet anytime soon, but let's just play the clip for you guys because I think that that's the best way to do this. Here we go.
Being in a in a room with other powerful women.
So
and
awesome.
what do you know? They sat me right
know.
next to Tamara.
I mean, you knew that was going to happen, right?
No, I didn't know. No, not at all. No, I did. First of all, I didn't even know what to expect. Like it was so beautiful. Like it was a sit down dinner. I didn't know that it was going to be like that. It was beautiful.
So how was it with Tamara? You guys kissed and made up?
She came up to me and she's like, "I know you don't like me. I'm going to make you like me." And I'm like, I don't have a problem with you. I'm like, I've never had a problem with you. I'm like, you're the one who talks about me. I'm like, I don't like, yeah. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care to talk about her.
So then was Louie there with you?
She did say she loves you. She did say she loved you.
Well, duh.
She's like, I love Melissa. So I'm like, if she loves you that much, then why would we even talk about her? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't even know why we were talking about her.
Because I don't know. You said she talked about us on her podcast. And then, but whatever, we ended up taking it down anyway. So which was good,
Oh, about BravoCon stuff. I got
Yeah. And
Okay,
I'm glad we ended up taking it down anyway. Cause like, that's the thing, like, especially with like, look, I just got powerful women. Like I want to lift other women up. Like, I don't want to knock any other woman down. That's not a powerful.
Also, to be fair too, I think one of the first times that Teresa ever slammed Tamara Judge was on my channel when I did my interview with Melissa Feaster and Teresa Judge. And they had a lot to say. They did. Because Tamara has bashed Louie multiple times. And Teresa, which was so awkward because at BravoCon, Louie literally walked up to me and he goes, "Adam, right?" And I was like, "Oh, shit. Have I bashed you?" God, I don't know, because they're very protective over each other in Jersey. But I asked her, I said, "How would you compare your podcast to someone like Two Teas in a Pod?" And she said, "Oh, they're the shit stirrers, right?" "Yeah, they're the shit stirrers." And I was like, "You said it, not me." And she's like, "Yeah, I said it. They're the shit stirrers." And I was like, "Oof, okay." And then that clip ended up making it on social media and people were grabbing it. And then I think right after that, Tamara went on her podcast and she slammed her back. I think we're just going to have to let bygones be bygones on this one. Guys, I want to know what your thoughts are, especially about Vicki Gunvalson not returning to the Real Housewives of Orange County. Go ahead and comment below. Smash that like button. Show some love. Do you feel like she deserves her spot or nah? Love you.